Hello! Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Rain World. Last episode, we basically set ourselves up for what is going to be, I believe, the final episode of this little segment of the game. Because, yeah, Station Annex, or the teleport into Station Annex was basically one of our two final warps that we needed to complete. The other one being from Verdant to somewhere else that I don't exactly remember where it is, but it's an area. I think we actually just got warped to Verdant. Yep, we did. So we're missing a teleport out of here. Which we need to spend some time and find. But when we do, oh boy, that is gonna be, well, it's gonna be basically the final major move that we need to do for this area, or this part of the game, I think. So, we're gonna, I think, finally be transferring over to whatever ending 4 maybe, whatever it is. I'm not entirely sure what it is or what that involves, you know, if there is an ending 4 and how that interacts. But I mean, look, Watcher just seems to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. So I kind of expect there to just constantly be more because, like, you know, at this point, it seems to be the way of the Watcher is that there is more stuff at any and all times. So, yeah, no. We're, like I said, going to be continuing with our progress through the game. And hopefully pretty soon we're going to be completing this segment. Now, I'm going to go invis because I do not want to get yanked right now. Where am I heading exactly? Because, like, it's kind of taking me on a wild goose chase right now. I didn't want to go there. Please don't die. There is not a solid there. Like, that's not solid at all. Leave it to the game to pull something stupid like that on me where I'm like, oh yeah, it should be safe to just go right there. You know, totally safe, totally fine, totally valid. Yup. I don't know what I was thinking there. But good news is, well, I can immediately get moving again because, well, we know where we're heading still. And why did that knock me off? So we know we're heading somewhere over this direction, just not exactly where over this direction we're heading. And I do not like seeing that. One of the continuous problems of this area is, or of this part of the game now, is that every time I think I'm nearly safe, I'm then not, and I have to go into super invis mode to even remotely have a chance, and then at the same time, because of super invis mode, I have to deal with all of the void worms and all of the problems that they cause. So definitely not that way. However, there is good news attached to this. Yoink. And, like, I can get this, and then we can get a move on. Look, okay, it looks like the strings were saying to head off screen, okay? Look, I know that's not what they were saying to do now, but I mean, come on, can you blame me? Okay. There we go. I mean, I have to go full invis here. Into hole. Hole go in. Hole go out. Hole go run. I run. Fit in. Oh my god. Okay. Up, please. Up, please. But yeah, no, so by the way, as I'm sure you all remember, I did mention that I do intend to kind of yap a bit more just about things that are going on in my life, during these streams now, because, well, seeing as this is kind of really going to be the one spot that I get to yap about things going on in my life now, because it's, you know, going to be the most viewed series right now. Okay, there is so much worm. Leave me alone. I did not wish to deal with thine wormage. I did not wish to deal with you being wormy. I wish to be free of your worming. God, remember when we were dealing with this with, like, just basic invis? And, like, everything was scary? And now I can just phase through anything at a moment's notice, because if I really am scared of enemies, I'm only scared of them when my health bar, or not my health bar, my timer is running a little low, and or I'm making stupid decisions. Which, you know, stupid decisions are also part of who I am. We make millions of dumb decisions. That's kind of what this is. Okay, I've killed myself, maybe? Can I please swim before I drown? I'm like, I didn't intend to nearly drown there, dear Lord. Okay. Well, the good news is kind of that once I'm over on this end of the world, like, we're kind of just safe. In general. I mean, I can make a mistake here that would actually kill me, and I almost did there with the fact of how I uninvised. But it is also relatively simple to not make that dumb mistake, as long as you're smart and can handle this properly. Okay, so if I'm correct, there it is. The final teleport. One of the ones that was, like, actually kind of the final, like, major, or one of the major final teleports that I had to do with spinning top, actually. So yeah, like, this is honestly kind of, like, full circle, in a sense. Because this is probably one of the most memorable teleports to me, and I don't know why, other than I remember it being an absolute pain to do. Just because of, like, general, I think, misunderstanding of invis and everything going on with it at the time. Like, you know, genuinely, going full worm has been a great experience. So I'm assuming there's one more major thing now. Now, what said major thing is, I have no idea. You could tell me anything right now and I'd kind of believe you. But I have no idea of what we're doing. My ideas are currently stemming to, I need to find it again. The worm. I need to find the worm. The worm man. Now, how I'm doing that? No idea. Where the worm man? No idea. Whether or not, like, I'm legitimately correct, also no idea. Like, do you see how little I know? I'm like, all I know is that I know that what we've done is a major thing. I do think we need to find a save. You know what? Thinking about it, I probably need a save first. That's probably one of the major things we need to do is go save it so that this doesn't just immediately result in the end of everything useful that we've done. Because I would greatly appreciate not having to do some of these struggling parts of this over and over again. Okay. So can I get food? Please and thank you. And like, I know there's the Fetid Glen stuff, so... I would like my food to stop running from me. Nope, nope, nope. What? Hey. I almost died there. You know what's funny is? This room is like genuinely... This room is filled with rage bait, is basically what it is. It is... Rain World rage bait. Because of these freaking dumbasses right here who know that they're nearly immortal up there. And their decisions to make this unbelievably hard. Okay, woo! I'm not dying here today, no thank you. How can I make that jump? Do. Like this. That's how I make the jump. Okay. Again. Uninvis. We need to stay alive first and foremost. And I need save, which there is a save spot right there. Okay, well. I think this is a 100% safe save. However, I have achieved greed. Now, if only I had a spear, I would be very happy. Well, greed is gone. Do not fall to ultimate greed. Just go save and live for the next day. Whatever the next day may be. If the next day is good, then we shall succeed. No dreams, so... Whatever we're chasing, it's a thing now. I mean, hang on. Yeah, like, you guys can all see, we've completed everywhere. There's no other routes anywhere. Like, everywhere that is a route is a guaranteed route that cannot be closed. So I am assuming that Mr. Worm on a String will be very, very happy to see me here soon, and I'm assuming I can just go full invis. Interesting. Where's my Mr. Worm on a String? Where are my strings? Where are my strands? Where is my everything? Excuse me, Mr. Wormington. Where have thou disappeared off to? Where is your telling me good job for having completing this? Why is the ground extra yellow? Whoa, okay. Alright, that's nice. That's wonderful. I'm like, leave right now. Leave right now, I'm like, go back. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, at least we saved. You know, at least we saved, which is the good news. We've got basically everything fine. You know what I'm curious about? I wonder if I can, like, force close, say, oh, I don't know, Damon off now. Because, like, Damon is the other area that, like, really has a bunch of issues. So, maybe that's a spot that we need to go to, is Damon. The other spot that I think it could be, and I would, or the other thing that I think it could be, and I would hate if this is the case in all honesty, because it'd be a very aggressive amount of work, is that I have to sit and legitimately unrot every single area, which just would be annoying, to put it simply. Like, I really hope that it isn't the case of, oh, you need to unrot every area by hand, because, like, that is genuinely, like, obnoxious if that is the case. Like, you could ask me almost to do anything else and I'd be happy, but if it's quite literally, oh, you need to go stand in every single room in the game for about 20 to 40 seconds, you know? Like, depending on how bad the area is. Like, I'm just gonna be like, bro, I do not want to deal with unrotting this game now. Okay. Hello, Mr. Spider. There was another spider here for a time. And yes, I am aware of the fact that I've kind of left my Echo Flower behind. Okay, fine. Like, my current thoughts are basically that, to move forward now, I really do need to head to Fetid, or not Fetid Glen. I need to head to Demon, basically. Or somewhere of equivalent importance. Really? None of those Echo Flowers are usable? Well, that's kind of annoying. Where can I go to real quick, though, that's, like, going to actively bring me forward into the future Shattered Terrace? You know, that is a spot that I didn't think about. Because there is the whole Shattered Terrace, line. Now, how do I get there? Right, okay. So, we want to go down. We want to go over. Screw it, let's do it. Let's head to Shattered Terrace. Maybe that is where the finality is. Maybe there is some benefit in locking Shattered Terrace off from the timeline as well. I don't think that it'll actually work this way, where it'll clear it as well, but Shattered Terrace is also just better than Fetid Glen in almost all circumstances, so I'm just under the boat of, let's get out of Fetid, you know, because I hate it here, and let's move to the much cooler, much nicer, much funner area of not death, not dying constantly. Worm, leave me be. Worm on a string. That's who I be. Do. I said do into hole. That way and then over. Worm on a string. That's who I be. Worm on a string, that's what they call me. Squiggly thing, that's what I be. I have no idea why my brain is singing about being a worm on a string. Actually, no, I do know the exact reason why I'm singing about being a worm on a string. Oh? Interesting that this has been closed off. So this tells me even ones that I thought were clear ow. So even ones that I thought were clear and unremovable are actually movable. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, now I'm like, okay, if that's the case, I'm kind of intrigued in how this is going to be, you know, worked with from here on out. Because very clearly, there is more to this than I recognize. I cannot tell whether or not I am invisible or not. I do not believe I am, or I do believe that I am currently invisible. And munch. Throw that out. Can I get that bird, please? I would like bird. Okay. Well, we need food. Because I would like to go Ultra Invis. And just a quick check. Did that reopen? It did not. It did not reopen. So what I'm getting from this is we need to go Ultra, or we need to go Invis, obviously. Or we need to uninvis, obviously. But what I need to do is I need to be able to go find a few more of those ones that I didn't think could close, and close them because they can be closed. Run, 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 run. Hide. Ah! That is so unfair. There is a spider right there. I would like to leave, please. I need food. I need leave. You know what? The funny thing is I forget. I can just warp anywhere I want at any time. This does not affect me anymore. I can just go. I can leave. I'm in the Badlands. Why am I in the Badlands again? It keeps bringing me here, which makes me think that, oh yeah, that's right. This spot has an area that I need to go to, doesn't it? Okay, well, this sucks, but we take it, and we do what we must. I must become the, or I must clear the world of their problems and force this thing to live in absolute pain and agony. Alright, well, I guess since that's the case, and I need to find somewhere I can go, then go somewhere I shall. That's right, I forget these things can attack you when you're invisible. The blind lizard is apparently capable of not seeing me. You know, that one works. I love when being invisible is enough of a benefit that even to blind things, they can't get to you. I don't know why I was trying to kill that. I'm like, that one already is a bad idea as is. So, if the case is that there's string. There's strings. I need to get enough food and sleep. There's strings. It's trying to lead me somewhere. There's still a way forward. Now, the problem is, this guy sucks a lot since he's here. I need to immediately go invis again as soon as I get back up here. So that we can run over to here. Okay. I'm like, I have a game plan now that I've seen that there is stuff. I just need to find enough food, basically, is the problem. The Badlands has, like, negative food, is the thing. Like, of all the areas to get stranded in is one of the final major zones that I need to head to. Badlands is among the really bad options to end up stuck with as some of my remaining options, or my remaining things that I need to do. Just because, like, there's no food here. There's no food here, I don't believe. What food does exist is also locked by really strong enemies. There's like no food anywhere. Just really not a good time. There's food up there, which is the nicety. You know what'd be really funny? Is if that's where he is. It is a long, tall area. And that seems to be his preferred locations to go hang out in. Are longer, taller areas that, you know, go up and straight. Maybe that'll just lead me to the solution. Ah! Get off! I'm like, get off, get off. I forgot I have to be invis to work with the locust area. Like, at all. And that's assuming they don't smell me. Which they can. Which sucks. Okay, I was here not too long ago, and it was unrotting. This place is re-rotting for like some weird reason. There's strings here. Chat, I think I found the idea. It would be crazy if I just magically kind of found the exact location that I was meant to go to on pure whim and whimsy. It would be kind of funny if I did. The things aren't... They aren't acting like it's echoes. It's not acting like there's an active echo here. Normally, these guys act like there's an active echo around this guy. Damn. Oh my. Okay. Did I grab that? No, I didn't. Re-swallow it. Do. Can I get a bit of food, please? And grab couch. I need a bit more food. I'm like, I need just a teeny bit more. Please, can you feed a poor soul like me just a teeny bit more food? Please. Please, oh great and amazing and wonderful things. Got it. There's food. Got it. I've gathered food. I can sleep. I can sleep, and that is all I need. Is enough food to sleep. So, string isn't mattering right now. Like, the string isn't mattering. We have closed all the immediate portals that I could think of. And now I'm just confused on what to do. It is the most tiring part for everybody watching this, where Dat Boy is confused. And when Dat Boy is confused, he tries random stuff. And trying random stuff doesn't always work. Like, I have a thought that, you know, the string should be what I'm following. Like, under all circumstances, the string feels like the thing I'm, you know, needing to immediately go find and follow. The other option is, again, something that I think is absolutely terrible and I despise the concept of, having to unrot everywhere, which just seems like utter torture. So I pray that's not the case. Oh, I love how unfortunate Evo is actually just a marked area on the map. Huh, that's neat. Also can't be unrotted, basically. But so, like, I think if some of these dashed lines can be force closed off. Because, I mean, let's see here. We went to Fetid and that was force closed. Mayhaps everything that connects to Outer Rim can be force closed? But, like, man, I do not know. Maybe these can all be forced closed. Maybe, like, that's the thing I'm missing right now. It'd be kind of annoying if that is what I'm missing. But if that is the case, I'm kind of at the point of I would like to know for myself and just, you know, do it, I guess. Can you let me go, please? Chad, I think I broke the game by going invis. Heh. Okay, so the strings are very much still here. Like, they're meant to be here. So the strings are meant to lead me somewhere. Now that somewhere is the question. Where? You know, I don't think I've ever been this far over. And the fact that there is casual Aurora Borealis over here, and lots of it, seems like a good sign to continue. I mean, yeah, I can't go further that way. Ho ho ho! Little secrets! Little secret area! I found you! Now this is only slightly terrifying. Because if we run out of that timer soon, and we might soon, we might, we're in a giant area of the bug swarm, and I don't think we have a friend. Period. Like, I think right now we're running. Basically, that is it. So, hopefully I get some amount of healing and safety for this. You know what? I'm going to sit right here, and we're going to uninvis. And wait. And be patient. The fact of the matter is that we're getting guided somewhere tells me that there is something that I've missed here. Like, getting guided somewhere like this, being dragged here repeatedly like this is the one spot that I am missing, is telling me enough that this is the area that we need to go through. So because I know that this is the area we need to go through, we're going to follow what the game is telling me here and go through with it. Now, do I like sitting here and waiting next to a million snakes, and where once I step outside, they immediately descend on me and try to kill me? No! In fact, I think that this is absolutely horrifying. Like, this is unbelievably terrible. Me and my worm on a string self do not like this. And it's time to leave. Oh god. Leave. Okay, now leave. Now leave. Like, leave the outside there. Leave that. Okay. So, it looks like it wants me to go in here. I'll say that was correct. I have not seen food. I'm assuming you want me to go this way? Yeah, because I don't think that's dealable. This way. Okay, then. I'm like, up, please. Oh. There was a portal here. Where does this one go? This is the original entry into Fractured Gate. This is another entry into Fractured Gateway. Okay then. Ah! There's spiders in that water. Oh, like, there's spiders in that water that really want to kill me instantaneously. Where am I heading? Where am I going? Where am I going? I need a direction. I'm assuming not this way. It would not take me to Damon now, would it? It wouldn't want me to go to Damon now, would it? I mean, it could. It could want me to. Problem with this area is good lord, is it difficult to navigate through here. Ah! Spider. Okay, you know what? We're going in. I'm going in. I'm realizing that it does not want me here. Where the frick does it want me, then? Is there an up that I don't know about here? Okay, what do you want me to do, game? What would you like from me here? Like, I can continue with this nonsense if it's what I really need to do, but like, you know, my hope was that you'd give me something here. I need food, really. Like, that's now our main issue, is where is food? What is food? How food? When food? Find save. Get fine. Be happy. Ah! I hate how many spiders there are in this area. Fractured gateways just suck. Okay? Like, this place is scary. It is deadly. Has one of the coolest parts of the game, not gonna lie, with the giant whale. Giant whale is sick. Giant whale I could happily, you know, work with any day, because I like the giant whale. Bro, like, literally earlier this episode, I swear I was on this exact screen. And if not, it was earlier today. Okay, come on. Hide in hole. Ah! Hide in hole again! Hide in the hole again! Are you wanting me to go in there? Like, I'll check, you know, I'll check. I happily will. Because at this rate, I just don't know what you want from me anymore, game. So that didn't get sealed, meaning the purpose of here is not yet complete. So the other reason I wanted to come here is because I can check the stuff down to, say, what's it called? to the, Yep. The Lantern in the Dusk, still not completed. But now, what I was going to say... Does it let me do this here? No, it does not. My presence already binds this place. Yeah, what I can do is... we can move to the... God, I love not having a brain cell. We can move to Outer Rim real quick. Because I bet that that's going to be, like... If I were to guess something major that they were going to have me do is, like, mayhaps a final one. That one would be the one that I would have them make me do as, like, the final one. And it's sealing off, like, the throne, basically. So, maybe I'm correct. Maybe. He says maybe with hopes and dreams that mayhaps he is actively correct for once in his lifetime playing this game. I mean, look, I was able to get through all of the Survivor, Hunter, and Monk playthroughs all without any guide or anything. The only thing I gave myself is a teeny bit of map so that I had, like, areas that I knew I could try to go to. And in all honesty, I've only used that, like, once in this one. And it was only because I didn't know where else to go off of, like, the Rusted Wrecks, basically. Alright, into the Outer Rim. Mayhapstively, this sends me where I'm after. This is looking like I was kinda correct. Okay, well, it was for a moment, and now I'm not sure. Like, I both do and do not believe I am correct right now. Like, I'm not sure if I went to the right spot or if I'm entirely incorrect. No, no, climb, climb. Oh my god. Watcher, you're stupid. Watcher, buddy, you're dumb. Go into... Put your head in the hole! Put head hole. Let go of pull and put head in hole. Thank you. No. Thank you. Dear Lord, that should not have been that difficult. You know something else I haven't tried? Trying to unrot the rot. I know that sounds weird, but I mean, like, trying to legitimately de-rot the rot home. You know, like going to the throne and trying to unrot the throne. Seeing as we do have the ability to de-rotify places. And that would be kind of interesting to have that be like one of the final things that you do as part of this this story, as I nearly, you know, fall to a pit. I need to borrow this. And I need to borrow this. You know, I've kind of realized... Oh, I forgot that that wasn't real. I forgot that that wasn't real. I don't know if rot food hurts me anymore. Like, I don't know if it does, actually. And if it doesn't, I'm kind of surprised. Also, ow. Let's eat some of the Aggies over here. And then go search for more food. Maybe we can find something that actually keeps us alive over here. I'm curious if this place will ever unrot. I don't know if it does. It doesn't look like it is going to. Yeah, I don't think it unrots. Look, we can also just save anyways here soon. Oh, hey, look at that. That guy's alive. That guy that I unintentionally teleported here is still alive. You know, I thought you would have died by now, especially with all the rot and whatnot. I kind of figured you would just be dead. Yoink. Bye-bye. Since we can't go that way, let's go this way. And yeah, we'll just head to the save point that I know of that we can like always guarantee food at. Just run across the sands of the Outer Rim. Still, honestly, one of my favorite areas, what with the throne. It's kind of sad the throne goes silent once you reach a certain, you know, point in that story. Alright. Fooded, eated, into my belly. And yoink, so that we're following the ABCs of always be carrying. Unless your name is the Watcher, in which case you do your Watcher you always hold your we. Watcher is invisible. Alright, well, we're gonna save here, I guess. Like, I want this to be the final episode so bad of this segment that I'm like, where is it? Like, I doubt that going to the... I mean, I could always try, you know, and just see. Could always try just to see. And then from seeing, you know, go from there. I mean, there is food on the way over to, you know, the throne, and once we reach the top, like, we'll have some portals I can go through and attempt to close off. Chat, I have acquired hiccups. They hate me. Ah! I'm in pain. Look, my hiccups... Okay, so, terrible fact about me and hiccups. For those who aren't aware. I have really painful hiccups if I can't control them. Like right now, I cannot control them. Ow. And, for some odd reason recently when I've been recording... Ow. My body likes to think that it is the best time to give me hiccups. Ow. It is obviously always not the best time to give me hiccups because it just freaking sucks and I hate it. Ow. Yeah, no, anyways. Point being, my hiccups have always hurted, like, forever. Ow. So right now, we are in pain. And Normally, I'm able to just kind of silence them by just like swallowing and then, you know, like not speaking and like, you know, not breathing for like half a second or whatnot. Or if that doesn't work, I normally just go and do the I'm a fish, or I'm not a fish. I'm not a fish. Frick, I fucked it up. I fucked it up because my brain was crashed. I normally just smack myself on the chest and be like, I'm not a fish. I'm not a fish. And that normally causes it to stop. But right now that's not working apparently as well, so that's great. Okay. We're good. Ow. We're good. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You know, maybe it... Oh my god, wait. There are so many echo flowers here. Whoa. I don't think I've done this run-up. Oh, I thought it was just going to be pure echo flowers for the entire trip. I was about to be like, okay. You didn't need to go that hard, buddy. Look, when I don't know what to do, my apparent first idea is to always return to the King of the Rot and go from there. Because that is what I know best, apparently. I also love that I am effectively doing the Rain World equivalent of kicking a stone the entire distance of a really long walk, just because I want the extra movement and would like to just make this go a little bit faster. Come on. Come on. Look, I have high doubts that this is actually where I'm supposed to go, but when you don't know what to do, you try what you know, and then you go from there. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Up we go. Into the hole. Okay, no, yeah, he kind of did go a little bit over the top with all of these echo flowers. Dear Lord. Got enough echoes here. The entire area is just echo flower. I mean, I kind of wanted to see what Outer Rim looked like without all the without all the rot, you know. See if that was a plausible thing that I could, you know, fix effectively. Because I think it is possible to unintentionally fix this place, or I feel like it should be. Whatever the case, this is still going to be my first, like, return in an extended period of time to the rot area anyways, so, like, honestly, kind of works out alright anyways. Because at this point, we're kind of doing this for more than just the rot. We're doing this also because I would like to see if there's anything here. And then as soon as I do see, I do actually have to end the episode because I do need to run. Because I'm going to probably be a micro bit late because I took a break in between the last episode and the start of this one because I wanted to make sure that I had gotten everything. Because I really wanted to beat this. And here's the funny thing. I don't even know if there's technically actually a class today because the funny thing is my classes have been really weird lately because, you know, it's finals and whatnot, and yada yada yada, and all that stuff, so, like, I mean, it's technically dead week, so we're not, like, actively meeting, but, like, I know that we have a group project in the class, and the thing is like, I've done everything that I need to for said group project. Like, I'm done with the class effectively, but I'm not sure if other people are done with the group project parts that they are needing to do. So I'm like, do I need to step in? Do I need to do something? Like, what am I doing? You know, what needs done? And I'm just like, I see. Yeah, no, we're entirely immune to rot food. We're 100% immune to rot food. This is proven to me. So, like, in all honesty, I'm probably fine just because of the way that it works, or because of the way that I know this class has worked so far, but, like, I also just wanna, like, I'm being a good person and seeing if I need to go help, basically. Help get stuff done. So look, if the episode ends with nothing achieved, other than having officially closed the final gate that I know of, then you know what we can do? We can be happy that said gate was closed, and I can, you know, attempt to finish this in the next episode, which will be probably recorded after I return. Because I'm genuinely a bit confused. And we will try one thing just before we go, but do note that it might end up killing me, basically. Depending on how it works out at the end of the day. Also, hey, we finally get to see what these tunnels look like all lit up, which is good. Because they actually, the echo flowers are light sources, which is neat. I've never really gotten to see these tunnels all lit up. Yep. Yep. Welcome back to the throne. Cycle number 216. Reminder, I think I had this many cycles on Survivor when I finished my 100%ing of Survivor. So, we've officially reached the length of what it requires to 100% Survivor, and we've not even 100%ed Watcher yet, so long campaign be like. And I do actually have enough time. I should be fine. I might have to leave, or I might have to pause and then come back. You know, that might be the case of what I'm doing. Interesting that this room didn't get a single bit of extra echo flowerage. Come on. Come on, let's go. Only the slowest path imaginable. Come on. I have time. I can make it. I will be fine. I just want to see if it's possible to delete the rot itself. And if the case is that I can close these portals, then great, I shall. But otherwise, I do not know. Wait, is it not letting me in? Okay, it is. Alright, we're just gonna go in. Hopefully this doesn't close this. But if it does, then good. If it doesn't, we're going right back in. Chad, I think we broke reality. Chad, I think I broke reality. The glass has shattered. Hello. I don't think you liked me doing that. Oh? No consider? Oh! Hey! Yay! I think that's the ending! Yes! I think that's it. So why was it one of the throne ones that needed to be removed? Oh my god. This is absolutely sick. Oh my gosh, it has a face. It has eyes. It has my eyes. Why does it have my eyes? Why does it have my face? What are you doing stealing my face? Why did you steal my face? God, this game is beautiful. God, this music is awesome. God, this game is so cool. God Watcher is amazing. I mean, I already knew that I've become basically part of him and him part of me. But like, is that like, have I fully gone beyond by doing so? Rainworld the Watcher. And understanding. Alright. Chat, we have officially reached that ending. I do believe there is one more ending, though. I do believe there's one more, because it only makes sense that they're, like, he's still alive, I believe. Like, I don't know what would be, like, I don't know why that wouldn't be, you know, like, why that would be his full ending, other than if that's him, like, or if that's the Watcher just straight up being removed from time and space itself now that it has completed its storyline. Of course, as you know, the Watcher has been legitimately my favorite experience playing this game. I've had so much fun. Just, the Watcher is absolutely perfect. I've adored this, and look, I would love to go on a full long type rant on this, but like, honestly, this was pretty interesting because of the fact of like what it was a lot of, it felt very akin to what the original bits of the Watcher were, which were chasing around, you know, spinning top to find all of the cool, interesting areas, you know, getting, it felt very explorative in comparison to some of the other areas of this part of the game, basically. Or some of the other parts of the Watcher. Like, I'm gonna be honest, currently Rotting the World was probably, like, my least favorite thing. As fun as it was, and as great as it was to, you know, play the character of just being the Rot Lord and going around and rotting places just for the funsies of it, like, yeah, it was awesome to do that, but, like, part of the reason that made that storyline so fun for me was actually just getting to enjoy it with you guys as a community. In terms of, like, that one was honestly fun just because it was crazy. Why are we in Demon? We're in Demon. We got sent to Demon. Okay. I think I know what the game's going to do. I had a feeling it was going to want me to go back to Demon to finish off whatever is left. But, with that, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one where we continue with whatever is the final ending of the game. And that is such a cool Splash art. That is so awesome. All right. I need to get going or else I'm going to be late. See y'all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. And bye-bye.